big-time movie star, recurring artist. Very funny comedian. Jamie Foxx is on his way out.
Hey, anybody want some of this?
Jamie Foxx is one of the baddest.
Because brothers can't never give you your full problem.
I told Jamie he was going to be famous.
Jamie Foxx, you could act.
Jamie Foxx, he's got the voice, he's got the looks, he's got everything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
We like to party. Who likes to party? Right?
Praise the Lord.
Oscar-winning dramatic actor,
We've been blessed with the opportunities to have a drama lane.
comedian with hits on the big and small screen.
It's hard to believe the guy on the screen is the same goofball I see at the comedy club.
I'm the innovator and the motivator, the originator of this stuff.
And a chart-topping sexy singer.
May I say, Jamie, you have the voice of an angel.
Oscar-winning actor.
He's a multi-platinum recording artist.
Grammy-nominated singer, critic, stand-up comic.
So you're just taking over show business, apparently, huh?
You know, I'm doing my best.
And the Oscar goes to
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx! Please welcome Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
The next president of the United States, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Once again, Jamie Foxx, comedy legend Jamie Foxx.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Yo, it's the Foxxhole Live, baby. Automatically gonna give a shout out to my man Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg!
We lost a serious crooner. Hollywood or the ghetto's finest.
Yes, that's right.
Was he considered Hollywood or ghetto's finest? I don't know.
Well, when a fight broke out, he would run, but
Yeah, Long Beach finest.
Oh, come on,
Long
Louis
Beach
Six.
finest. You know, our prayers, I don't know if our prayers would be with him, but for his family,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
He
you
made
know,
a lot of those songs hot. Some of them songs were just
Yeah.
regular rap songs.
Right.
And then when he brought in the hook,
Yeah,
who's
he
Captain
was,
Hook?
he was like the
Yeah, he
soul of hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He was the hook of hip hop.
Yeah.
He was a hip hop hooker.
The hip hop Captain
Yeah,
Hook.
he's very much a part of Death Row as much as Dre, Snoop.
Yeah, Nate Dogg was it, man. I actually
You know what?
listened to
I
him.
love this voice. My favorite thing about Nate Dogg, remember he had that St. Ives commercial?
Yes, I remember that
He had
commercial.
that St. Ives commercial.
Yeah, DJ Pooh
At
directed
the
those.
corner store,
Who
you
did?
know what I'm looking for. St. Ives.
Say
Hey, man,
that.
I
Yeah, I
love
remember that. Wow.
Shout out to Nate Dogg, man.
Yeah.
We love you, brother. We're going to miss you.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm
your,
saying?
your work will always be here, and trust me, there's got a lot of shows in your honor for about the next 2 years. People will be making money off of you.
That's the crazy. But we get into that later. We'll do a quick roll call right quick. Let everybody know who's in the Foxxhole. Over here we got my main man, 10 grand.
Chris Spencer.
The only one greater than myself. How you been, Chris Spencer?
I'm great. I think that's gonna be my little. I've been trying to find a little moniker. That's it right there.
only one-
The only one. You guys all need to say it.
What?
Start all over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Who we got? My man, 10 grand down here.
Chris Spencer.
The only one greater than myself.
I love it. I'm coming every Friday.
What about that tight shirt? But hey, all right, we won't get there.
Louis, you home on a shirt made of liquid paper. Yeah.
You ain't washed it in a while. I thought you was wearing lemon deodorant at first. Big old yellow
Hilarious.
span. That dude got on lemon deodorant. He's so fresh and so clean.
Lemon pledge.
Over here we got the beautiful cover. I love the pants that you're wearing.
Thank
Yes,
you.
so
They're
sexy.
leggings. It's Brandy McGee. Don't let the sweet face fool you.
Arms. What they call leggings?
Leggings. These are
Tights.
leggings.
And
tights.
the other
The
kind
other
was
ones
like
are jeggings. The ones that
jeggings.
look like jeans.
the
yes.
one that Usher wore to his rehearsal.
I wasn't there.
The Brandon T. Jackson. You talking about those? I call them denim tights. I was like Brandon.
Tigums.
Brandon. I'm talking about the thing we shot at the Nokia. Those pants were so tight. The nigga had a gap.
You can see his circumcision.
Oh my God. That's horrible. Oh man.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Over here we got my man 10 grand sporting a brand new 1993 thermal.
I got it on sale. Lou Dix.
Suckalata.
Oh, stop that, man.
What's up, Lou Dix?
Hey,
Let me
man.
tell you something. Before Lou Dix talks, we did the Robin Harris tribute last night.
Yes.
He was brilliant.
Robin
Look, you
Harris?
know, no, Louis Dix.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Louis Dix, you know,
Was Robin Harris there?
is his son, right?
Yeah, his son was
Little
there.
Robin.
Yeah.
Whoever I heard never actually met Robin because she was pregnant when
He died,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
He did a little wow. rap.
When did he die? He died like
1990,
Yeah, it's been a while.
March 1990.
And
I
we
think-
still
I think
giving
she-
tribute 21 years
Oh,
later?
they still exploiting him, bro.
We got to stop that, black people. We got to. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Wasn't that your event?
You was on the flyer.
I didn't. It wasn't no pay. I In a did it for bikini. love.
But you still exploited him.
Yeah, for chicken wings or whatever they was giving out last night.
No, they gave us salad.
I heard you had on a baby and kids jacket.
But listen, Louis Dix was hilarious because there was a lot of comics. First of all, if you're going to have a benefit, it needs to be people who know the dude.
Right. Right.
True.
Like, people were there that had no idea. Yo, I really love this. What's his name?
Joseph
Robin
Harris.
Harris. I love. And Louis Dix killed. What'd you say last night?
It was so fun. Oh, yeah, I just kept talking about 20 years later, they're still exploiting them. And then Ricky Harris was also the host. And it's so funny. Comics.
They thought he was dead.
No, the comics are so. I was trying to work it out with Ricky. He was funny, too. And I was trying to work it out, like, who would go on stage first. And Ricky's like, Louis, you're always trying to control stuff. So I said, all right, let's step on the stage at the same time then. So we actually stepped on the stage at the same time.
Were y'all holding hands?
No, but just to say, all right, Ricky, I'm putting my foot up. You putting your foot up? Let's go. And then David Banks was there, who's
David
like 107.
Banks. Listen,
You got to tell who David Banks is.
David Banks was Richard Pryor's manager for like 40 years, whatever. David Banks.
I thought he was a writer.
No. He helped him write his jokes, but he calls himself the manager. But he's actually very funny.
Yeah, he's a very
But the funniest thing, I guess he just stopped driving. He had that old Rolls Royce, the old.
Yeah. And Ricky said it was
no. That wasn't a Rolls Royce. That was a Wells Fargo stagecoach.
Listen, it was so rickety and raggedy. I said, nigga, do you have a bag of hangers in the trunk? So he got up. He's still funny. But
yeah, he's still funny.
Where does he still get relaxer from? Like,
yeah, he did have relaxer in his head.
You need no more relaxer. Your hair is asleep. Okay.
Your hair is comatose right now.
Oh my God.
So you put a relaxer in yours, Lou?
His mustache.
No, I don't. I use Murray's actually.
You can't use Murray's.
I do. I use Murray's. I got hair on the side and some in the front. It's just in the.
Well, just cut it off.
No, I don't have the head for
it. Looks like
because it's cutting you off.
It looks like a skin yarmulke.
And shout out to all the Jewish people out there. I know it's a holiday, and I wish you.
Yes, and you're celebrating with them.
No.
Shout out to my man Guy Black. It was his
Guy
birthday.
Black's birthday was
Happy
on.
birthday, Guy Black.
When was his birthday, Louis Dix?
On St. Patrick's Day.
How ironic.
Yes, he's a leprechaun.
More like a leprechaun.
Hilarious.
Happy birthday, Guy Black. You should say something. Guy Black?
Yeah,
Did you have a great birthday?
Show moving. That's my job. Let's go. Foxxhole.
How was your birthday, Guy Black?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Great last night.
What happened?
You know, some little things happened.
Somebody took you out?
Yeah, they did, actually. Took
Dinner?
me out for my birthday. Yeah, dinner.
Yeah, was it a girl?
Happy
Yes,
ending?
it was.
It was a girl this time.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
You don't want to talk
how
about
much
it?
was it?
Your
How
wife
much
took
did
me
she
last week.
Oh.
It's not actually his wife anymore. It's not. It's our wife.
I never told you all I went to a concert, and it's so funny. This is the funniest thing happened. I go out, my girl and I go to a Valentine's Day concert.
You said my girl? Back to me.
Yeah, my girl. And then Valentine's Day, we go, and we're sitting there Valentine's Day. Now, I'm in row 20, seat 49, 48. And then all of a sudden, the lights come up, and I looked, and row 19, seat 50 and 51 is my ex and her date.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that. And I'm like, and then when the guy said, hey, get up and dance with the one you love, and then she got up and started acting like she was all into the dude, right?
She was. I was there that night.
And then you went and danced with him. That was the one you loved.
No, 549. We had a great time, and I'm sure
I
she
was
had
there
fun.
that night. They said, I saw the dude. I was like, yo, I know homeboy. First name Johnny.
Right.
Last name Mac.
Right.
And when I said, who is that fucking Alicia, Lewis's ex-girl, they said, Johnny motherfucking Mac.
And we
Did
stepped
not
in your
just
old
say her
bed.
name, did you?
I said, that's a real name? I made that up.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm about to say, we stepped in your old bed that night, too, Louis.
Her name's Lisa?
Well, I'm glad somebody did.
It was still wet. Anyway.
So did you at least act like you were having fun with your date?
I was. My date, I won that because her date was rough looking.
I just got one
I'm
question,
be
a
honest,
serious
mine
question.
looked good.
How, the woman you love for 16, 18 years is out with the next dude, and they got better seats than you. How was that?
And the song playing was on to the next one, on to the next one.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, it was free. It was nice. It was like closure.
Oh no! Oh, so
it
you
was.
didn't have any ill feelings? Like,
No, I
damn.
didn't because I held the hand of the one I was with, and I realized that this is where I was supposed to be, and that's where she was supposed to be, and it was okay. It was really good.
That's great.
It was really good. And
then you went and
did you
vomited
cry?
in the bathroom.
Did you cry at the end of the night?
No. It was like a passing of the guard. Look, I'd already had what he had, so it was cool.
Not really. That's not the same.
She's different now.
Yeah.
She's taking Tybo.
Hilarious.
So that's great.
good for
That's good.
Now let's get into our first topic, if I may.
All right. Well,
It's controversial. I'm just gonna bring it up and just jump right on into it, Brandon. If you allow me to jump right into
go
it.
right ahead, Johnny Mac.
The Gilbert Gottfried thing.
Yeah.
Right.
He got fired.
All right, so let me give
Explain what
a quick explanation of what happened. Everybody knows, of course, that Japan's been going through a lot with the earthquake, tsunami, and radioactive nuclear plants and everything. So Gilbert Gottfried, who is the official voice for the Affleck duck, made some tweets about the situation in Japan. They were jokes. 12 of them, as a matter of fact. And Affleck responded by firing the guy.
Why?
Now, keep in mind that 75% of their business is done in Japan. The company Affleck.
An insurance company, by the way, which is probably even more difficult at a time like this. And so he starts tweeting jokes about it, and there's been kind of an uproar about it. So the question is, you guys are all comedians. How soon is too soon to start making jokes about something that's kind of sensitive in nature, and should he have gotten fired?
I say no, he shouldn't have got fired. I mean, I'm going to throw it to Chris Spencer first because he's more closer to the situation because
my wife's Japanese. Why am I closer?
I was going to say, I got a great joke, but they say I can't say it.
I
say it off the air.
Okay. I think it was too early. I don't know if there's a date on when you can say these jokes because, they were doing 9/11 jokes. I remember
9/12.
Yeah, but was that cool?
Ask Bill Maher because he got in trouble when he did his joke.
Well, he didn't get it. He didn't do a joke. Bill Maher said that America is cowards hide behind their Scud missiles. That's what he said.
Well, he made a comment.
He didn't make a joke about 9/11.
Right. Well, it was still. My thing is, it's just too many people lost their lives, and I just don't think it's certain things as a comic you might feel funny, but you just got to have enough talent to stay away from it. And that's my thing. You just got to have enough talent to stay away from it.
Should he have gotten? She said should he have gotten fired?
Yes.
I think he should not have gotten fired. If we live in a society today where I can't say or make a mistake, if I make a mistake and say the wrong joke, I'm trying to be funny. Should I lose my job?
He made
that?
12 mistakes.
Okay, well, all those jokes weren't funny, so some of them should have let him slide on. 2 of them was funny.
He should have got suspended for 2 days.
For 2 weeks. Some of them jokes wasn't funny.
So it should have been. But what about some sort of a punishment?
How could you punish a dude that's the voice of Affleck? You knock his duck bill off? What could you do? How you go?
I don't know.
What can you do?
I'm just saying, and not necessarily him, but should there be some sort of a ramification or for doing something like that?
But here's my thing: if he made the mistake, he made a bad joke. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't attacking the race. He wasn't. I mean, because the tsunami is not a being; it's a force of nature. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he's not. I don't think he's trying to insult the Japanese insurance company. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the Affleck?
Affleck is
that's the name
company,
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Well, it's a lot of people care, and that's the thing. You have.
No, you didn't care that was his voice. I didn't know that was his voice until he got fired.
Well, yeah, but how can this man be working for that company for 11 years and not know that they 75% of their?
I don't think he even cared.
Yeah, he probably did. I mean, but think about it like this.
I think he was just trying to be funny.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And
it backfired.
He didn't say anything. He tweeted those jokes.
He tweeted. Well, actually, that stays around longer.
Yeah, that's worse. That's
50 Cent actually was. There was a little bit of outrage over some things that he said afterwards, immediately following too. But
hold on. Let's. Can we open up to our callers so they can call in and find out should the man have been fired? The number is 877-2-106-106. Call into the Foxxhole 877-2-106-106. Should he have been fired for making a mistake? He made a mistake. Should he have lost his? You say he make about $1 million a year.
I'm sure he had to.
Should he have lost his $1 million job because of some bad jokes? If that was the case, I wouldn't be here right now. You know how many bad jokes I done said? I'm gonna tell y'all a bad joke when we go to break. We're about to take a break right quick, and we come back. I'm gonna tell y'all the bad joke off the air. And then we come back and laugh. But we're going to take your phone calls. So call in. Should the man, the voice of the Affleck duck,
Gilbert Godfrey,
have been fired for 2 bad jokes? He made 12, but only 2 of them was good.
Well, Gilbert, you're not doing anything. Call us.
Be right back.